Many Seestar users never touch EQ mode, and tonight I am changing that. It's my first time setting it up, and by the end of this video, we'll see if EQ mode really unlocks the full potential of the Seastar S30 Pro. EQ mode helps the Seastar S30 Pro track the night sky more accurately by matching Earth's rotation. The result is less field rotation, sharper stars, and improved image quality during longer imaging sessions. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about what do you need for the equatorial mode. You need a different tripod. You can use a regular tripod. This one is from K&F Concept, and these are the tripods that I use. It's a really good one. It's very light, but it's very solid. It's more than enough for these small telescopes. And I highly recommend this one, and you can watch some of my videos how I did that using the regular ball head. It's very important that you level the tripod the best you can and have that little ball right there in the center. It doesn't need to be perfect, but if the tripod is not level, the telescope is going to have a hard time to do the equatorial mode and to work properly. If you want to do things even better, then you need to find a little mount or wedge. In this case, I like to use the Move Shoot Move. This type of wedge is perfect for the smart telescopes. It's going to have the fine knobs to do fine tuning to the sides, to the up and down. So the Move Shoot Move is the one that I am going to use tonight, and I am very familiar with it as I made already multiple videos about it. It comes with the 3/8 thread, and this is what most of the tripods are going to have. This is a universal size, and then it just goes here. I remove the ball head. So how do we mount the S30 on one of these mounts here? You're going to need a plate that goes attached. Some of these plates only come with the 1/4-inch screw or the 3/8. But also in the links, you can find the information about adapters. Be familiar with your sky and find Polaris location. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is carefully always be sure to hold tight these telescopes, okay? Because it's very easy to drop it and that will be it. So I already have the right size for this one, which is the 3/8, and hopefully I can put it exactly the way I want it there, like a more, well, it all depends how you see it. On a vertical position, this is about right. Actually, it's this way. So once you have this already mounted, be sure that it's tight. Okay, so now we are going into the crucial part. The on and off button is the one that has to face to the south. In this case, I know Polaris is right here because I do use this location all the time. Button pointing to the south, power button. Always hold it very tight. These telescopes tend to fall. Any telescope, be sure that it's tight on the wedge, and that all of the knobs and the tripod is solid. So now what I'm going to do is a rough polar alignment with this front leg of the tripod. And I know that Polaris is right there, so I kind of like pretty much move it there, and that will be the good start for the polar alignment. Always be sure to have all of the knobs very tight. The quick release plate, be sure to have it tight. Everything needs to be tight. Once you have the telescope in position, don't move it anymore. Everybody's in a different latitude. This is my latitude here, so it's at a 35-degree angle. Leave the telescope in the position the way it is, and then we're just going to follow the instructions. But once you have it in position, just leave it there. Let me just go ahead and connect here. So now we are connected. Before I go here, let me check here on the settings. My Seastar, let's see, is 97% charge, which is good. 98.7 gigabyte free, as I haven't done much. I like all of the reminders during the process. Another crucial step for the EQ mode is to be sure that the telescope is in the home position. Now it's going to show the current latitude and the latitude that it's on the telescope so it can be corrected. Based on my location, the current latitude is 36, but it's at 39 right now. And this is when precision is crucial here on every single step. Let me go ahead and move this a little bit up. I am using a move should move wedge, which is perfect for smart telescope, and start adjusting on the altitude precision knob. The number that is going to change is the one in the red. This is another part that can be confusing. So that's the one that goes up or down using the altitude knob. This can be done with the ball head, but look how easy it is as I am just touching barely this knob here. I should be right there. Okay, so now I am at 36. The altitude number needs to be precise, and in this case, it's asking for 36. Another reminder that the telescope needs to be in the home position. Now the next step is going to get the telescope deviation and see exactly on which position the telescope is regarding the coordinates and adjust properly so we can get a successful EQ mode. The instruction is showing like if the lens of the telescope is open, but right now it is on the home position. Let's see what happens. So there it goes. The telescope is starting to move and open the lens, and it's starting to get the next information. So it's always important just to be a little bit patient and wait for the telescope to do its thing. Well, I think this part was a little bit confusing to me, so I decided to go ahead and restart the telescope. And now that I already kind of like practice the steps, go ahead and do everything again quickly and start properly, which I believe is with the lens pointing up. In other words, we have to open the arm. And I am going to start again, and the next time I'm going to have the arm open. Okay, going again.
Powering on, ready to connect.
Okay, so now I am going to start the process. Power button facing to the south, the other side facing to the north. Don't forget that. And I have some lights here that are not the best thing. So let me just go to stargazing, skip, and now I need to go to EQ mode, get polar deviation. Okay, let's just click on polar deviation and see what happens now. The arm is not pointing to the zenith, so this process can take a few minutes. These lights here are not helping at all. I'm a little worried about it, but it's very quiet. I can tell the mount and the telescope, they're very, very quiet. You can hear anything. The Seestar S30 makes noises. I should be very close because it's literally pointing to Polaris, so it may be just a few final adjustments. Hey, yay! So here we go. The first move, it's going to use the knobs here. These are very minor movements, literally. Okay? So it's the other way. Okay, we're getting closer. Moving little by little. We can do a little better, probably. Oh, there you go. Okay, it doesn't need to be perfect. It's telling me that it's good. Let's just refresh again, just to confirm to get the deviation. That was actually pretty quick because I have the move should move wedge. Okay, so this is good. After switching successfully to adjust the device to the deviation within 1 degree, and I am at 0.6 and 0.5. I decided to capture the Boats Galaxy as it's in a good position for the telescope, and it's on the best part of the sky that is more clear. Changing the exposure time to 60 seconds is very easy to do, and let's go ahead and start the imaging session. And this is the first image coming at 1 minute. And we can see that the stars are looking good rounded, which is what matters. And this is just one image out of many that are going to be stacked. So I'm just going to continue my imaging session and see what happens in the end. And this is a result of just 50 minutes total. And it only has minimum correction, just the AI denoise from the Seastar. Stay tuned for my upcoming tutorials videos of the S30 Pro, as I already recorded several sessions, and it's really interesting and fascinating small device.